Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. It's morning for me right now. Um,
There's someone experiencing intense physical attraction towards you right now, and they're done pretending it's anything polite or casual. Not sweet romantic interest, not gentle admiration, raw desire, physical pull, chemistry that's making them think thoughts they probably shouldn't be thinking in public. Attraction so strong it's affecting their behavior around you, making them nervous, making them hyper aware of your presence, making them imagine scenarios that have nothing to do with coffee dates and everything to do with significantly less clothing. And they're moving toward acting on it, not just fantasizing from distance anymore, actually creating opportunities, actually positioning themselves closer, actually building courage to make their interest unmistakably clear. The internal desire is converting into external pursuit. The thoughts are becoming actions. The attraction is finding expression beyond their private imagination. In the specific heat of someone who's physically consumed by wanting you, there's urgency building. They've been trying to be respectful, trying to be appropriate, trying to keep it together. But the wanting is winning. The attraction is overriding the caution. The chemistry is demanding acknowledgement. And soon, very soon, they're making their desire known in ways that leave zero ambiguity about what they're actually interested in. Let me reveal what's burning in someone's awareness regarding you. Uh, in the territory of intense physical chemistry. Not all attraction is equal. Some people feel mild interest, pleasant appreciation. They're attractive without it affecting them deeply, but others experience consuming attraction, the kind that disrupts concentration. That makes them replay interactions obsessively, that has them noticing everything about you in vivid detail. It's highly probable someone in your orbit is experiencing exactly that consuming level of attraction currently. You're not just on their mind occasionally, you're featured regularly in their thoughts in ways that would make them blush if you knew the details. They notice how you move, how you smell, how you laugh, how your body exists in space. All of it feeding desire that's becoming increasingly difficult to contain. Watch for behavioral indicators of intense attraction. Someone who seems flustered around you, who's normally confident, who finds excuses to be physically near you, who maintains eye contact longer than necessary, who touches you casually but frequently, whose energy shifts noticeably when you enter a room, who seems to track your movements even when not directly engaging. Some people experiencing strong physical attraction try to hide it completely. They overcompensate by acting extra casual, extra professional, extra distant, because they're afraid their desire is obvious, afraid you'll notice and be uncomfortable, afraid of coming on too strong. So they perform indifference, while internally they're anything but indifferent. You might be receiving exactly that kind of performed casualness from someone who's actually burning with attraction. They're careful, controlled, giving you no obvious signals, but underneath the control, complete lack of control, total preoccupation, constant awareness of you that they're working hard to mask. Others stop trying to hide it. They let their desires show. They flirt openly. They create sexual tension deliberately. They make comments that toe the line between appropriate and suggestive. They test your receptivity. They put their interest out there to see how you respond. They've decided being honest about attraction is better than pretending it doesn't exist. This reflection invites you to consider who in your current reality seems unusually aware of you physically. Let me clarify what coming for you specifically indicates about their intention. Coming for you suggests active pursuit, not passive hoping, not waiting for you to make first move, actually creating momentum toward you, actually initiating, actually making it clear they want you through behavior that closes distance rather than maintaining it. They're done being subtle, done being patient, done waiting for perfect moment. They're creating the moment. In the shift from wanting to pursuing, there's often recognizable change in someone's behavior. They text more frequently. They create reasons to see you. They invite you places. They suggest activities that allow proximity. They engineer situations where you're alone together. They're not leaving connection to chance. They're actively constructing opportunities. It's essential you pay attention to who's suddenly more present in your life, who's reaching out more, who's suggesting plans, who's finding ways to be where you are, who's making themselves available. These aren't coincidences, these are strategies. Conscious or unconscious attempts to increase contact because contact feeds their desire and creates opportunities for desire to be expressed. Some people pursue through direct verbal communication. They tell you they're attracted. They ask you out explicitly. They make their interest unmistakably clear through words. No ambiguity, no games. Just honest, direct expression of what they want. I'm attracted to you. I'd like to see where this goes. Are you interested? Others pursue through escalating physical proximity and touch. They position themselves near you. They find reasons for physical contact. They test boundaries through increasingly intimate touch that's still technically appropriate. Hand on your arm, hand on your back, sitting closer than necessary, standing in your personal space. All of it communicating desire through body rather than words. You might experience either approach or both, someone telling you directly what they want, or someone showing you through increasingly bold physical behavior, or someone combining both, saying it and demonstrating it, making their attraction impossible to miss through multiple channels of communication. This reflection invites you to consider, how would you want someone to express intense attraction to you in Haina? Let me address what Pound Town playfully refers to in this context. This is obviously cheeky language for physical intimacy, sexual connection. The attraction isn't just emotional or romantic, it's intensely physical. The person interested in you, they're thinking about your body, about physical compatibility, about chemistry that goes beyond conversation and hand holding, about what it would be like to be with you in ways that don't involve clothes. In the reality of adult attraction, physical desire is natural, normal, healthy when expressed appropriately with consenting adults. Someone wanting you physically isn't disrespectful unless they're disrespectful about how they express or pursue that wanting. Desire itself is neutral. It's how desire gets communicated that determines whether it's flattering or creepy. It's important you recognize that physical attraction can coexist with genuine care and respect. Someone can want you sexually and also value you as person, can be interested in your body and your mind, can desire physical connection and emotional connection. One doesn't negate the other. Integrated attraction includes both. Some people experiencing strong physical attraction are only interested in physical. They want sexual connection without emotional investment. They're attracted to your body but not interested in knowing you deeply. They're pursuing physical intimacy as standalone experience. If that's not what you want, their interest won't serve you regardless of how intense it is. Others are experiencing physical attraction as part of larger attraction. They want you sexually because they want you completely. The physical desire exists within context of wanting partnership, relationship, Connection that includes but isn't limited to physical intimacy. These are the ones worth considering if you want something beyond casual. You'll know which type someone is by paying attention to how they engage beyond the physical. Do they ask you real questions? Do they remember what you share? Do they show interest in your thoughts and feelings? Do they invest in knowing you, or is all their focus on your appearance and creating physical proximity without emotional depth? This reflection invites you to consider, what kind of attraction are you most interested in receiving? Let me speak to what you need to know about navigating this attention. First, understand that someone's attraction doesn't obligate you to anything. They can want you intensely and you can be completely uninterested. Their desire doesn't create your responsibility. You're allowed to not reciprocate, allowed to say no, allowed to maintain boundaries, regardless of how much they want you. In the power dynamics of attraction, the person being pursued holds significant power. You decide if interest is welcome. You decide if you're available. You decide what kind of connection, if any, you want to explore. Don't let anyone's intensity pressure you into something you don't actually want. Strong desire from them doesn't equal obligation from you. It's critical you trust your gut about whether someone's attraction feels safe or unsafe. Intense attraction isn't automatically problematic, but intense attraction combined with disrespect for boundaries is major red flag. Pay attention to how they handle your responses. Do they respect no? Do they honor your pace? Do they listen when you express limits? Or do they push, pressure, manipulate? Safe attraction honors consent completely, respects your autonomy, allows you agency in deciding what happens, creates space for you to want them back or not want them back without consequence. Unsafe attraction tries to override your no, makes you feel guilty for boundaries, punishes you for not reciprocating, confuses intensity with entitlement. If someone's coming for you and their approach feels respectful, you can decide if you're interested based on actual compatibility, based on whether you're attracted to them, based on whether what they're offering matches what you want, based on conscious choice rather than pressure or obligation. If someone's coming for you and their approach feels aggressive or entitled, you can shut it down immediately. Clear, firm no. No explanation needed. No apology required. Just, I'm not interested. And enforcement of that boundary if they don't respect it first time. This reflection invites you to consider, what would make someone's physical attraction feel flattering versus uncomfortable? Let me reveal what might happen as this unfolds. Some intense attractions lead to amazing physical chemistry and satisfying encounters. Two people who want each other finding out they're compatible in all the ways that matter for physical intimacy. Mutual desire creating explosive connection. Chemistry that's as good in reality as it was in anticipation. These are the best case scenarios where attraction is reciprocated and everyone involved is happy with what develops. In the possibility of mutual intense attraction, there's potential for extraordinary physical connection when chemistry is strong on both sides and both people are emotionally mature enough to communicate clearly and respect boundaries. The physical intimacy can be remarkable, can be healing, can be joy, can be exactly what both people need. It's possible you're about to experience exactly that kind of mutually satisfying physical connection with someone you've been attracted to who's finally making their matching attraction known, with someone new who creates instant chemistry, with someone from your past who you have unfinished physical tension with. The encounter could be memorable in best possible ways. Others lead to awkward situations where attraction isn't mutual. They want you, you don't want them. They reveal their interest. You have to decline. Then you navigate the aftermath. Hopefully, they handle rejection gracefully. Accept your no. Move on. Maintain respectful distance. But sometimes people don't handle rejection well. Get bitter. Get pushy. Make things weird. If you're not interested in whoever's pursuing you, be clear kindly but firmly. Don't leave room for misinterpretation. Don't soften your no so much it sounds like maybe. Just direct, honest, I'm flattered but not interested. Then maintain consistency. Don't engage in ways that could be misread as encouragement if you genuinely don't want them. This reflection invites you to consider, are you currently attracted to anyone who might be the person attracted to you? Let me close by speaking to what this energy offers, regardless of outcome. Being desired is information. It tells you you're affecting people, creating impressions, showing up in ways that make people notice. Whether you want the specific person who wants you or not, the fact that someone wants you is evidence of your magnetism, your appeal, your energy creating response in others. May you receive desire with discernment. May you honor your authentic yes and no. May you trust your worth. Someone is coming with intensity, with intention. Choice is yours. They are coming for you. Someone is actively pursuing, moving toward expressing intense physical attraction. You're moving to Pound Town City. Physical chemistry is building toward potential intimate connection. Someone wants you in very physical ways, and they're done keeping that desire hidden or distant. And your work is clarity about what you actually want. If you're interested, receive their pursuit and explore the chemistry. If you're not interested, decline clearly and maintain boundaries. If you're uncertain, take time to discern. Don't let their intensity rush your clarity. Don't let their desire override your discernment. Trust this. Trust that being wanted doesn't mean owing wanting back. Trust that intense attraction can be flattering and still not for you. Trust that you're allowed to want what you want and decline what you don't want. Trust your body's yes and your body's no. Trust that right physical connection feels right, not pressured. Stay boundaried. Stay clear. Stay sovereign. They're coming. You decide what happens next.